Hi, welcome to my quilting room. I'm Lisa Lund of Shadow Valley Quilts. This is my new series where I bring you into my quilting room and show you a little of what I'm working on. So this is my quilting room. It's actually a guest bedroom. My long arm quilting frame fits, but just barely. But it works for what I need. I have my batting stored under the frame on this side. I have my fabric stash stored under the frame on that side. I have some quilt storage, some fabric bolt storage over here for my fabric kits, thread storage, and that's about it. But it works for my needs. Today I'm going to show you a customer quilt that I just finished. This is the quilt. Let's see. That I just finished, and I think it's adorable. It was made by my client, Kim, and this is a quilt that she made to donate to, it's called the Festival of Trees. It's an annual event here in Utah at Christmas time. It benefits Primary Children's Medical Center, so it's a great cause. She's donating this quilt, and so I told her I would donate my time to long arm it and bind it. But I just wanted to show you how fun this is. She made it out of Dr. Seuss fabric here and this cute alphabet pattern. And on the back is an orange kind of cuddle background or backing. So it's super soft and super cuddly. So she left it up to me to decide which panto to use. And I knew that any sort of fancy design would get lost in this really kind of a busy, more involved quilting pattern here. So I chose a simple pattern. It's called Optical Illusion, and it reminded me of children's blocks. And so it kind of, I thought it fit well with the theme of this, quilt top. And if you can see it, it shows up a lot better on the back. You can kind of see the look of those blocks. I thought that was cute. But the reason I thought that it would work well with this kind of more busy quilting or quilt top was that it's not a big, real involved quilt pattern. It's repeating and it's small. And so the texture really will come out. That small repeating pattern, the texture comes out, and a big, large pattern. It doesn't have a big, large pattern that gets lost. So you see the texture, and then on the back, you can really see this kind of block pattern. But I thought that just gives a lot of nice, fun, geometric texture and pattern to the quilt. The binding is super fun. This is a diagonal stripe. I think it's a Riley Blake print. It's not cut on the bias. The stripe is actually, the pattern on the fabric is actually a diagonal stripe. So it's a great binding print if you want that kind of a diagonal print without having to cut it on the bias. So I love it when some people hate binding. I love that final step of binding a quilt, and I love being able to hand a quilt back to the client all completely finished and being able to see a quilt in its finished state. So this is a super fun quilt that I'm going to have to make a trip down to the Festival of Trees to see it, but I think it'll be a nice addition to that event. So join me next time as I bring you into my quilt room and show you what I've been working on.